Hi, hello, and welcome to another Camp Nano vlog. Yay! It is the beginning of week 3 of Camp NaNoWriMo. Today is Monday, the 12th of April, so I guess technically the third week started yesterday. Picking up from where we left off last week, I didn't get a chance to write over the weekend, so I did read actually a good bit over the weekend, which was nice. It was a good relaxing weekend. We did a lot of family stuff, so we had a lot of fun, and that was much needed recuperation. A lot has just been going on in our lives lately, and I think I had explained to you guys that last week was like a rough mental week for both my husband and I, so it was good to just kind of recenter ourselves over the weekend so that this week we could, you know, hit the ground running and continue on and just keep working. And so anyway, that already is much better this week. Today was a much better day. As far as where I've left off in my work, I had told you guys that I discovered some new things for my main character, and so I rewrote the first chapter, or what I think is really the first chapter. Who knows what it'll actually end up being by the time we're done with all of this, but I really like the way that this played out, so I'm picking up from where I left off there, moving on into the next couple scenes. And so yeah, that's actually where I'm picking up from, and that's what I plan on working on right now. So I will check back in with you guys in a little while. Are we getting tired of time lapses? Like, is there something else I should be doing instead of just a time lapse of me typing on my keyboard? Is there something else you guys would rather see? Please, if there is, or if you think there's a better technique, drop it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts, because I'm all about changing it up. I don't want this to be super repetitive and boring for you guys. I want you to enjoy, you know, these videos. So whatever you guys have as ideas, let me know, okay? Alrighty friends, I'm checking back in with you guys right now. I just finished my 30-minute writing sprint, and I'm feeling really good. I finished an entire scene that took place after the first chapter, so this is the beginning of the second chapter, and I finished a whole scene, and I love it. I'm not going to reread it right now, but the vibe that I'm still feeling from having wrote it, from having written it, that's the correct way to say that. From having written it, feels really, really good. I feel very confident in it. I liked the setup for the two characters that were involved in it, and the start of their relationship arc that they have. So I'm really enjoying that. And then, yeah, the next leg is going to be a longer scene, and it sets up like the daily life, like part of the beats if you're following Save the Cat. So yeah, it's the protagonist's daily life is what we're getting into at this point. So I am super excited. Total written between both sessions wasn't actually a lot as far as word count went. It was only 734 words within a 45-minute span of time, we'll say, which is a little bit on the lower end for me, but I felt like I knew the scene, you know, and what I wanted in the scene came across well. So I still count that as a win for today. I don't know if I'll get another chance to write later. I might, but I need to take a quick bathroom break, maybe get a snack, and maybe throw in some laundry. So who knows if I'll be able to pick back up later today, but I'm happy with the results that I've gotten so far. So hope your guys' first day this week, hope you guys are having fun with Camp Nano. I think is what I was trying to say. Hope your week is starting off good as well. And I will check back in with you guys either later today or tomorrow. And until then, keep writing. Hey there. It is Wednesday, April 14th. I skipped checking in yesterday, but I did actually write yesterday. I wrote, I had to check my thing, 1,315 words yesterday, so it was a decent day. I'm still lagging behind a little bit with my goals for the month, and by that I mean, let's see, since my goal is to hit 30,000 words this month, I currently only sit at 7,116 words, which puts me a good bit behind. Where I should be at is almost double that. It should be 14,000 as of today. So a little bit behind, hoping to play catch up here. Probably next week. There's a lot going on this week, but as long as I'm still at least getting 1,000 words in a day, I'm content and happy. And as long as I am writing every day, I'm content and happy, because that keeps me moving and it keeps the motivation going, and so I'm happy with that. So yesterday, I wrote in the afternoon for a little bit, and I happened to have just started following this woman named Emma on here. She is a YouTuber, and she has her own channel that mostly deals with writing. She's done Camp Nano before, she's done Nano before, and I saw that she does a decent amount of write with me's, like during the Camp Nano process. So yesterday, since I had subscribed to her channel like a few days before, and I had clicked the bell, I got a notification showing that she was going live. And I was like, oh, cool. It was like perfect timing, and it was like everything lined up so that I could actually do a write with me. And so I joined in the chat and, went along with the different writing sprints that she was doing. Had a lot of fun with that. I will be sure to link her channel in the description down below so you guys can check her out and possibly join her next write with me. Today has been a heck of a day, man. It is gray outside. Rainy on and off, which I knew it was supposed to be. But then I got the notification on my phone that Camp Nano is going to be going live, or I should say NaNoWriMo is going to be going live on YouTube at 4:30 with a write-along. And I'm like, guess I have to write. So, so I'm going to be doing that. I have them streaming up on my TV here, so I'm going to have the sound off. I'm not going to be able to participate in the chat for it, but I'm going to be writing along with them, here on my laptop, and you guys get to see some lovely time-lapse footage of that. So probably not my best writing session, and definitely not my favorite. I felt like I was pulling teeth trying to write. It's 5 o'clock right now. I am gonna wrap up for at least the moment. I don't know that I'll get another chance to write this evening. I did get at least 318 words in there. Definitely not what my goal would have been. But like I said, it was a little bit harder to write this next scene. I don't really, I know where it needs to go, but I'm just, the segue is not really fully formed in my head right now. So I tried something, don't think I like it. I might try something different because it just doesn't feel like it moves organically. So not as good of a writing day, but we still wrote. We still managed to get words on the page today, which is always a win. Hey there, I just thought I'd pop in, talk to you guys for a couple minutes. I didn't do any time-lapse footage today, just wasn't really feeling up to it. It is Thursday the 15th, so we are officially halfway through the month, and I should be at 15,000, but I'm not, as you saw just a moment ago. I'm a little over 9,000 words, which is still good. I mean, we're still moving, we're still heading, in the right direction, which is good. I was able to get 1,655 words written today, which again is good. That's great progress.
Emma hosted another Write With Me session on YouTube today, so I popped over to her channel and was participating in the writing sprints with her and some other people that were there in the chat. Her sister was there as well, so it was really a lot of fun, a lot of great conversations, and a very productive session. So I was over there for a little while. I want to say like somewhere around an hour and a half, 2 hours. So it was a good session, I'd say. Oh, I just messed up my bangs. That was not what I had intended to do. But overall, this afternoon, great writing session. Feel very confident about what I wrote. It's not the best that I've ever done, but you know, it's on the page. It can be edited later. It's no big deal. It's getting me to where I need to be in the story. So that alone makes me happy. Anyway, I hope your week is going well. I hope you guys are enjoying your Camp Nano and that you are feeling positive about your word counts and about your progress. And I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. Bye.
So the last time you saw me, it was last Thursday. I was filming basically just a check-in. I don't think I filmed at all while I was actually writing. You guys didn't have any B-roll footage to look at. And it was actually a very productive day. I got in quite a few words. I want to say it was like 1,600 words that day, which was great. Overall, last week it was productive enough. I think I wrote 4 out of the 5 days that I had intended on writing, and I think my total came to a little over 4,000 words for the week. So not as, I mean, which actually for 4 days in a row, that's kind of on par. Nah, it's actually behind. What am I thinking? Because on the the NaNoWriMo website, because I have 30,000 words as my goal, what it did is it broke it up so that every day for 30 days I'm writing 1,000 words. So that's where I get confused where my goal is actually, because really my goal should be somewhere around 1,666, I think. Yeah, I think it's 1,666 words for every day that I'm supposed to have written, and I'm behind on that. So yeah, I've got a little bit of catching up to do, but you know, it's the important thing is that I'm sitting here and I'm working and I'm writing, which is good. This week is going to be another one of those weeks that we're just going to see how things go, because again, planning, I had planned to write today first thing in the morning, and then I planned to write, you know, during the day tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. However, Friday, I'll be spending some time with my family, so that's not going to be necessarily a very productive day. And then tomorrow, I was able to get my vaccine scheduled. So after I drop my daughter off at my mother-in-law's, I will be going to get my first dose of the vaccine. And then I'll have to, I figured since I'm already going to be out and about that day, that's when I'm going to run my errands. Should I give you guys an update about my writing? Maybe I should do that. So far, so good. I like the direction that I'm taking the character, my main character. I like the challenges that this new element of her life creates. And I'm constantly reminding myself, just get the words on the page. Like, it doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter if you've got to fill in gaps later. Just get the rough on the page so that way you can keep moving. Anywho, I will check back in a little bit when I've actually written something. It's obviously much later in the day since the last time that you saw me. Getting back to where we left off earlier today, I did have a good writing session. I think I wrote just shy of 300 words, but immediately as my timer was going off for that 15-minute warm-up, my daughter woke up from her nap, so I had to stop what I was doing and go up and you know, take care of her, which was fine. Mondays are always kind of hit or miss whether or not I'm going to make word count, or I don't, you know, I don't count on them being a very productive writing day in that sense. However, I'm thinking maybe this evening, and not so much writing, but I just got a notification on my phone on Instagram letting me know that Adrienne Young was going to be doing a pop-up writing workshop this evening starting at 8 p.m., which is probably in about like 15 minutes Eastern Standard Time. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over to the 𝚘 Instagram page, which is where she's going to be doing it, and listen to that while I maybe work on some things on my computer. I'll probably throw my headphones on and just check it out and see what she's got going. It seemed pretty interesting. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all that my night is going to entail, and I will check back in with you guys later, let you know how that all went. Hey guys, checking back in. I just finished watching the Instagram Live on 𝚘 with Adrienne Young, and it was pretty good. I have to admit, it was pretty good. She talked for about 50 minutes, and the subject matter was first chapters that hook readers, and she even had a free printable that was linked into her Instagram, on her Instagram page through her link tree. So I don't know if it's still up, but if it is, hey, you guys have access to free printable on there, which has all of her bullet points that she talked about in the Instagram Live on things that are important to have in your first chapter in order to hook your readers and to keep them interested enough to read past that first chapter. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. I liked the information that she shared. I mean, a lot of it, yeah, of course, is stuff that we've heard here and there before, but it was a pretty cool experience. So I enjoyed that. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up here for the night and probably sit and read for a little bit before I go to bed. So have a good night, everybody. Hey guys, I am checking back in with you. It is 3:40 in the afternoon, and so far I've done a bit of editing on my first 2 weeks of Camp Nano vlog, and I have taken care of some laundry, had a snack, made myself something to drink, and I was going to sit down and do a couple of writing sprints, but since it's getting pretty close to 4, and I've got to boogie on out to go get my daughter at 4:30, I was actually thinking I might just sit here and brainstorm a few things. There are some things that I came up with while I was driving around today. I haven't, honestly, because I've been listening to a lot more audiobooks lately, I haven't been listening to music when I'm driving. I've been listening to those. And so consequently, my thinking space has been filled with books, which is fun and exciting. But since I'm in writer mode, it doesn't allow me that space to just think. And so I decided to listen to music today because I had my windows down in the car. And when I have those down, it's really hard to listen to audiobooks because of the wind rushing past. So I put on music, and I was just thinking about my book. And I came up with some really cool things that I'd like to play with for my character, and the background things that are gonna, again, I've had problems with my main character, and it's caused me to debate whether or not she should be the main character, if her perspective is the right perspective for the story. However, I'm now fleshing her out a bit more, grounding her world, like establishing her life and her history, not so that it could be written into the book itself, but so that I know her, so that it comes through when it's supposed to, but it's not like a giant info dump, you know? So I might take some time to just play with that for a little bit, and not really worry too much about word count so much as just getting ideas down on paper and going from there. I might plug it into my campfire document, or I might just write it out in my notebook first and then worry about, you know, placing it in there later. So, anyway, I know it's spring, but I made myself some hot chocolate, and I'm enjoying it. And yes, it is still 70 degrees out and beautiful and sunny, and I've got my windows open, but I'm still wearing my sweater because I'm inside, and it's chillier in here than it is outside. So that's where I'm at right now. Hope you guys are having a good day, at least a very productive one. And see you on the flip side. Alrighty, so I have finished writing the bit that I wanted to add into Campfire, and I wrote 427 words, so I am adding that to my Camp Nano log for the day, because I did write. It's not directly in my manuscript, but it's important for my character's backstory and for her arc. So I've done that. It's now 4:07, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip up the clothes in the dryer and get myself packed up and ready to head out to go get my daughter. I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, you guys. It is Wednesday the 21st, and I'm just sitting down for the first time today to write. It is going on 11:30 now, and my goal is to take the next half an hour and write. And today I have to make up some... I'm trying not to stress myself out too much about word count goals, but I'm really lagging behind on them. So I would like to make up some, some time, I guess. I would like to make up some lack of word count. I don't know how to phrase that. I need to write more. So my goal today is to write. That's my goal for today, and at some point I'll try to edit my vlog from the first 2 weeks of Camp Nano, but the main goal is to write. So that is what I'm going to be doing, and I'll give myself a half an hour. After that half an hour is up, I'll take a little bit of a break. I'll probably check in with you guys, and then I will jump right back into it. It says on here that I need 2,023 words today. I think I'm going to shoot for 3,000. That's what I would like. We'll see if we get there. We're gonna put in some hours today. So let's get started with some writing. Hello there, guys. I'm checking back in. It is much later in the day than I anticipated. As far as when I expected to be checking back in with you guys, it is about 7:30 in the evening. Earlier today, I got to write a scene I had never thought out before. I'd never planned, and it was fun. It was an exciting scene and interesting, and it's definitely going to need some rewriting when I go through and do some editing after I finish writing the first draft, and it'll probably, get fixed, and there might be some more research I have to do for it in some regards, but I was enjoying it, and so I'm going to be picking right back up from that point and continuing on. Hey guys, just wanted to check in with you real quick. It is Thursday the 22nd. Happy Earth Day! Yay! I am in about a half an hour going to jump on to YouTube to check out Emma's channel. It looks like she's going to be doing another write with me, so I'll be participating in the chat there and writing alongside with her. Probably, I assume she's going to do like another 1.5 to 2 hour long session, so that'll be good. Get some words in today. But anyway, I will check back in with you after that writing session. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, I just messed up. I was filming the outro. At least I thought I was filming the outro. Turns out, I was just taking pictures of myself. I can't believe I did that. It was like 2 or 3 pictures I took of myself. Yeah. And you know what sucks? Is I got the outro perfect. Perfect. First time. And oh well. All right, friends, as seems to be par with how I film, this is much later in time. In fact, it is Tuesday, June 1st. So again, it's been a minute since I've worked on any of these vlogs, and I'm sorry about that. Life happened. Anywho, the last time you saw me was week 4 of Camp NaNoWriMo on Thursday, and I didn't check back in that evening. And then you saw a little bit of footage from Friday when my family and we met up and masked up, and we went to a local garden and spent the day outside in really nice weather. You get to see some tulips and some other, some parts of the garden that we were able to walk around in, and we genuinely had a very good time, and I really do look forward to being able to do more things like that as the weather consistently gets warmer and it gets nicer outside and things start to calm back down and open up again. So yeah, I really had a nice end to that week. Let's talk about word count. Wasn't the most productive week word count wise. Was very productive in the sense that I was feeling very good about where I was in the story and with the progress that I had made with my character development and the plot development. By the end of the day on Thursday for week 4, my word count was only 2,703 words, which placed me at about 11,792 words out of 30,000 for my goal for the month. That said, I kind of, by the end of the 4th week, was like, you know what, I'm not going to focus on word count anymore. I still kept track of it, but it really wasn't what I was putting the emphasis on. The emphasis was on the fact that I was just working through a lot of the issues that I had with the characters and with the development of the plot, and getting some words down on paper, brainstorming, and just trying to make it part of my regular routine. I was already starting to feel like I was burning myself out by putting so much pressure on the daily goals, the weekly goals, and I do that to myself, and I don't know why I put so much pressure. I feel like I need to keep up with it. And the truth about it is I just need to work at my own pace. Whatever that ends up being, I just need to work at my own pace, and not everybody's going to work the same, and not everybody's going to be able to monitor what they're doing in the same capacity, and that's okay. And that is one of the things that I have had to learn in doing Camp Nano and in doing NaNoWriMo. Again, though, all in all, the weeks 3 and 4, I still count as a win. I think they were great weeks. I think I learned a lot. I think I did a lot, and I had fun with it. I hope you guys did too. I hope you guys had a very successful Camp NaNoWriMo. I hope your weeks 3 and 4 felt like a win for you. And even if you felt a little sluggish with it, I hope that you can, look at the bigger picture and see, how much you have been able to do. And also, if you're not doing too well, take a step back. Like, take care of yourself. It's very important. So again, if you happen to like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below, and make sure to subscribe and ding that bell if you're interested in seeing more content like this. You'll get a notification the moment I upload a new video. Until then, bye! Also, as a side note, I should probably let you guys know, because I don't think I've actually mentioned it in a video, but I have had links in my description down below of places that you can help with worldly issues. Sometimes they're just links to information, sometimes it's links to donations. So if you're interested in looking into those, the links are in the description down below. Thanks.